What's going on, guys? We just got back from the Lego store. Actually went to 2 different Lego stores and we got one of the biggest pick-a-brick hauls we've ever gotten. We're extremely excited to show you guys what we got, and we thought it'd be a lot of fun to show you not only what we got and why we chose to get it, but also what we plan to do with the parts and pieces that we got and what they're used for within our city. I think there's a lot of hauls on YouTube that kind of show you, what people get at various stores, which is always really cool to see what they're carrying across the country and elsewhere in the world. But not a lot of channels actually show you guys what the parts go towards. And today I want to show you guys what most of these are going to be going towards in the city as we rebuild the city and what we have planned for the future. So stay tuned and let's dive on in. All right, guys, so we ended up getting 18 different cups filled, and from those cups we put them into bags, which allows you to save 50 cents on each cup. If you guys haven't seen our video on how to save money on Lego, be sure to check that one out because it's definitely got some good tips in it. And one of those tips is how to save money on pick-a-brick cups. So anyways, we bought 18 total from 2 different Lego stores, and we had to sort everything. Sorting is by far one of our least favorite activities, but it's a necessity nonetheless. So once we got everything sorted, this is what it came out to. And as you can see, it's a pretty good amount of brick for 18 cups. I don't know how many pieces are here. If you guys have any guesses, leave them down in the comments. But overall, they had some really good parts in stock, and we're really excited with the haul. This isn't everything though. We also picked up some sets, which I'll cut to right now just to show you guys what we picked up. But for the purpose of today's video, it's primarily going to be focused on the pick-a-brick haul. So as mentioned, they had some really cool new parts in stock, including the new 3-wide doors, which are in a lot of the 2022 sets, and I imagine they're going to be in a lot of the future sets as well. And then they also had some new colors, like the kind of neon yellow. And if you compare this to the old yellow, or the original yellow, you can see just how different the color actually is. And they also had it in plates. And some other cool pieces that were in stock were these trans clear windshields, which definitely have some ideas for these, as well as some awesome plates. And we got a lot of plates in dark gray, which I'll touch on more in a minute. But there's some parts in here that are very specific to our city build and what's coming up, and so I want to touch on those. So starting with the long green, what are these? Looks like 10 by 2 plates. So these are going to be used in our new median section, and we've posted a few teaser pictures on Instagram and on our various social media channels. But for the most part, we haven't done a full video yet on what we're planning to do with the roads, but these are going to be heavily incorporated, and we're really excited to show you guys what we have planned. We also often pick up a lot of 1x2 bricks and 2x2 bricks. These are used extensively throughout our city because we build on a mill system, and that has to raise everything up. So getting these, especially in off colors that aren't used in skyscrapers, comes in really handy because we use them below the surface of the roads and in a lot of areas that you don't typically see. And that's kind of the same use for the yellow bricks. A lot of the bricks that you don't really see that often as far as colors in our city are used subterraneanly. Now, the big pile of green 1x4s. So, as you guys know, we are building a whole new section of the city that contains terrain, and the terrain is going to be mostly built out of the 1x4 green bricks as well as 2x4 green bricks. So I was really, really excited to see that they had these in stock because now we don't have to order all these on Bricklink, or at least as much quantity. We also got a lot of these 1x6 tiles in white. If you guys have been following along with our airport build, then you've seen that we use a lot of these extensively throughout the airport, as well as our roads, and a lot of our buildings are white, so these will definitely be put to good use. Next up, some traditional sand colors. These are just good for being used along the beach, more so to hold up the plates for the beach. As you guys know, we are kind of changing the shape of the beach for the new city, and those will definitely come in handy. Next up are these metallic silver cones, which we don't really have a use for yet, but just thought they were cool, so we grabbed them. There's also some 2x4 plates. These are used extensively throughout our city underneath the road plates to raise them up one level so that they can become mills plates. We use these all the time. In addition to the green 1x4s, they also had a lot of red 1x4s. Don't really have a use for these yet, but again, they act as great supports underneath a lot of the mills plates and other builds going into the city. And these dark gray plates that we touched on earlier in the video, these go under all of our sidewalks. So these come in handy literally all the time throughout the entire city. These are what goes under the sidewalk. I don't like using other colors other than gray, black, and light gray underneath the sidewalks because I feel like in between the gaps, sometimes like reds or other colors show through. So it's best to go with city colors for those. Now, one of my favorite things on the wall, the 2x4 white plates. So these are used throughout our city. I mean, we are always ordering these. They're found in our airport build, they're found in our skyscraper builds, they're found on the border of our city, they're found literally throughout the whole city, pretty much everywhere you look. And luckily the price has been coming down in recent years as LEGO makes more of these. But when they first came out, they were very expensive. And now to see them on a pick-a-brick wall is awesome. I tried to fill up as many cups as we possibly could with this. Luckily, we were able to get away with, I believe, 3 cups fold completely when you put them all in the cups. These were kind of mixed in with everything to fill space, but we put them in cups afterwards after sorting them, and it made about 3 cups. And a couple other pieces are these sand green clips. These are great for like cactus builds or other, interesting plant builds. We got some other great natural colors for our new landscape areas. So all in all, it was a really great haul, and I think a lot of these pieces are going to go to work pretty much instantly. I don't really know what we're going to do with some of the ones like the neon colors yet, but I think we'll find a good use for them, maybe somewhere in the airport or a hospital or something. But overall, I can see a lot of these being incorporated pretty soon into the city, so they definitely will not go to waste, and they probably won't stay in the drawers very long. So we're just incredibly happy that LEGO's been putting a lot of great stuff in stock lately, and hope that they keep it up because the pick-a-brick has just been phenomenal lately. So that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please drop a comment if you think it's a good haul and if there's any pieces that you guys think would be awesome in your own cities. And be sure to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Till then, we'll see you next time. Thanks.